Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. It is time to do a BattlBox showing because I've taken everything out of the box now. This is Mission 31, and if you're not familiar with BattlBox, it is a monthly subscription box geared towards survival and tactical. Although recently it's been very, very poor at providing those things, I'm going to keep an open mind and take a look at this box from a practical standpoint. And I do things a little bit differently. I don't go in order. I don't work off of the card. I do what I see. But I don't know if you can see all this on the table, but this month's is fire prep. And there's some things in here that I see that I think are super practical that most people would never think of buying, including myself, that I'm actually kind of happy to have right now. So that's the attitude I'm going to take in this video. Sidebar, I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue to do BattlBox. I think when I signed up, I was thinking survival and tactical. I saw the first 20 or 19 missions, and I'm like, whoa, that's like super what I think of survival and tactical. You know, out in the woods, shit hits the fan, somebody breaks their leg, you're in a car accident, something goes wrong where the power goes out in your community. That to me is kind of survival situations, and much worse obviously on top of that, but not things that are so far-fetched like nuclear and chemical and stuff that will never get used. I mean, I'll be candid with you, Mission 30, which was the, you know, all this crap with, you know, the nuclear and the chemical and the whatever it was, I threw some of that stuff away. I threw the gas mask away. And I threw a couple other things away too as well. And I just, I think it was a bad box. And I think that I'd like my money back on it, but I'm not going to get it. So, and just to clarify, I pay for this box. I don't get it for free. So I will jump into the showing right now, and I'm not going to go in any discernible order as particularly the way I do things. So on the top is a WaterJel Burn Kit. Inside this little kit is there are dressings, there are ointments, there are, you know, things that will happen, things you'll need when you get a burn. Now, I really appreciate this because what I'll do with this is I'll actually break it down and put it into individual med kits. And those are things that are great to have specifically when you're going camping and hiking and there's going to be an open flame and children around. So greatly appreciated on that. And WaterJel's a good brand. I'm familiar with them. Second up is a Redimask. This is a dust particle mask. It covers your nose, your mouth, and your eyes. It is a one-time use, and it's self-adhesing, so you take this out of the package, and you literally take it and fold it over your face. So I really am impartial to that right there. I'll go with this fire-resistant document bag. This is a fiberglass bag. I know it has to be fiberglass. Anyway, it's a big giant envelope that is legal size, so I think it's 11.5 by 13. You can put your passport, your all your documents that you don't want to lose, and you can put this in this little container. And if your house is on fire, or even in your car, if you get into an accident, your car catches on fire, you can just grab this and your things will be safe. Now, you can't leave this in the fire. There is a breaking point with this stuff, and it will break down and the documents inside will get destroyed. So it's meant to buy you some time. And I think all of these items are not meant to completely protect you from fire, because I think that's impossible, but it's meant to buy you some time. And then I'll go to this one because this is the perfect example of buying you time. This is a fire blanket. I'm not going to open it because I like this. I want this. I have a child and I have a wife, and what you do is you would pull this down, the blanket would come out, and you would walk through the flames like Captain America. And you would still get burned, probably, because there's still exposed skin and everything like that, but it's meant for you to kind of have this barrier that will be fire retardant and resistant to a certain extent, and get you through those flames if you have to walk through open flames. It's not a sit and wait blanket. It's not put this over your head and wait for help to come. It is to help you walk through that nasty fire. Next up is the Fred light. This is an emergency roadside disc. Now this doesn't really seem at place in this box because everything else is, in my opinion, for the home. This is for your car, and this is just a, it's a 10-way light. It has 10 different strobes. The bonus thing about this is that it takes AAA batteries. I love things that don't take weird batteries. But when I saw this and I kind of look at it, it's magnetic, so you can stick it on the side of your car or whatever. I actually like this because I live in Northern California. Wildfires are a big, big problem. If you get jammed up on the side of the road, the last thing you want to do in a dry environment is light a flare or start a fire, because worse things could happen to the natural environment around you. So this is kind of a great thing to have. This will go in my car. I will use it. If it had batteries in it right now, I would test it out for you guys, but it doesn't. So pretty happy with that. This is in here a real deal fire mask. And I'm not going to open this either because this is something, oh, in bonus, there's actually fire gloves in here. I didn't realize that there were gloves as well. So the 3 steps to kind of getting it on, taking it off. But this is something that has an air filter on the front of it, and it goes over your head like a plastic bag. And it's completely and totally see-through and clear. And this is something that I like because you could, if you weren't dealing with actual flames and you're just dealing with smoke, you could put that on if your house is on fire and go back in and get your dog, or go back in and get your goldfish out, and it buys you some time. So this is actually very welcome. The case is very nice. If anything, I'll use the case. Next up, we have a throwable fire extinguisher. And basically, I think this is a liquid. And you would just throw this directly into the fire. So it has some sort of fire retardant material. Yeah, so this is a liquid, as you can see. And you throw directly into the fire. And it's a fire extinguisher. You don't open it up and throw it. I think you literally just throw... Yeah, I think you just throw this into the fire. So you just take it and huck it in. Now this is great because I do have fire extinguishers in the house, but this is simpler to use than a fire extinguisher. And for somebody like my wife, or when my daughter gets older, just being able to grab this and throw it in would be awesome for them to have at their ready. There is a 5-year lifespan on this, so hopefully there will be no fires, but if there is in my house, this camera shakes, it'll be there. Last up is this, and this is a big ass Tomahawk in the orange. I'm a firefighter, woo! No. It's got this really great handle. It is sharpened out of the box. It's a pry at the bottom. There's another pry up here. It's super heavy. I don't really know the practicality of this. I will probably get rid of this in some capacity, whether it be sell it or just kind of put it on the shelf and look at it. This is a good thing to have, I guess. One of the things I don't see on here, well, you could probably break glass with this whole thing, right? Just kind of crack it and kind of get through things. But a glass break typically is a small thing. It's a small little pinpoint, so to speak. And I think that it would be nice to see that on here. And the weight is a lot. So, but that's kind of the knife of the month club for this month. I wish BattlBox would just give us EDC knives. I really do. I don't think we need, tomahawks and all this stuff. Most of us who buy knives are extremely particular about the knives we buy, and at the end of the day, I don't appreciate it as much as I would an actual pocket knife. So that's it. That's this month's BattlBox. I tried to remain as positive as possible. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stick with this company. One more month, and then after that I will cancel because I just can't deal with it anymore. Not having a lot of lucks with subscription boxes lately, but anyway, That's the video. Like, subscribe, share it. Share it to somebody at BattlBox and maybe they'll, I don't know, refund my money. Hey, thanks for watching these videos. I appreciate it. Channel's growing at a steady pace and I appreciate that. Should be fishing again soon. That's it. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Thanks.